Dean. Hey, you know, I bet a lot of people don't even know about this instrument that you're playing. Can you tell me
Yeah,
something about that thing? I think it's really cool and like loud, and I'm just like,
yeah. This is a tricone resonator guitar I got oh, not too long ago, pretty recently, and I've always been interested in these. I had a dobro with a single cone with a metal body that I got in 1973, and I was real interested in it. I think I had gone into the old Podium
oh yeah,
guitar shop in Dinkytown back then, and saw that this beautiful thing with the palm trees and everything, and I thought, you know,
nice.
this is nice, and I was always looking for. Back then we were, you know, like it's so long ago, but I guess it is. Uh, Everybody was hauling around amps that weighed, 50 to 100 pounds, And I guess there's always kind of this dream of, you know, gee, we should just have a loud guitar, which guitars, even this one, I, you know, brass band loud or something. But that really spoke to me as a, at least a solo instrument. So I ended up scraping together what I could to get that. And I had that for about 25 years. Kind of in the hope, Mac, that drummers would get quiet. And that never happened.
Never happened.
So anyway, I did play it a number, you know, many times, recorded with it and stuff. So anyway, eventually sold it, and I don't know, about 3 months ago I got a wild hair that I really wanted to revisit the resonator guitar, because the whole thing, this is basically a mechanical amplifier.
Right.
There's 3 speakers in here, little 5-inch or 5.5-inch, I think, and 2 up here there's a bridge that connects those 2, and that's most in contact with the bass strings. And then the single tone down here is most in contact with the treble strings. The one I had, like in bluegrass music, they'll use a single cone, which is like 1 speaker, and sometimes those are inverted with this bridge that's called a spider bridge. Anyway, I could go on and on. Anyway, so the thing is, the one I had, I loved it, but as time went on, it got kind of weird, and it was starting to get harder and harder to play. And on top of that, it always had, because it was made out of bell brass, it had this really cool sound, but it was, well, it was very brassy or brash. And then I saw this, and this, unlike a lot of this model, I think this is not a National, it's a Republic, but they came out recently with a mahogany body one where you've got this, and what the mahogany body does, it brings out more bass and it warms up the sound.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it was like kind of guesswork, not guesswork, but I just took a chance on it, you know, and I got it, and it just kind of blew me away. So
yeah, so that's really kind of that's more of, it's built for more of a full range sound.
Yeah,
but with the same idea of adding amplification without electricity.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a neat instrument. I just was just curious about that. Now, yeah. This is called a tritone. Is that because of the 3 speakers?
Yeah, a tricone. There's 3 cones in there.
Yeah.
Like speaker cones.
Oh, tricone.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said tritone. I thought what a dissonant message
no,
that is.
We got that too.
Oh, very cool.
A tritone. But
tritones and your tricone.
Yeah, they go together like carrots.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, that's what this is about, and I haven't played anything else since I just, you know, because what I found is there's a lot of sound here, and I've been primarily a electric guitar or amplified guitar, like archtop stuff, forever.
So how long have you owned this?
I've only had this about 2 months, maybe a month, I don't know.
Oh, really? Wow. So this is sort of your pandemic.
Yes, exactly.
It's taking care of your pandemic.
Yeah, earlier
drones.
I said, you know, you know, I didn't have to worry about competing with other players' volume because there aren't any. Right?
That's right.
So,
but I mean, it just in terms of piquing your interest and inspiring you.
Yes.
In spite of the fact that you can't go out and play with other people and.
Exactly.
I know what you mean. I've been playing a lot more hand percussion at home only because I enjoy playing hand percussion.
Yep.
But now I got more time to do it,
Exactly.
and I'm really realizing what it does for me to actually get a lot of that out.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know. For me, it kind of I can revisit other ideas. It gives me new ideas.
Right.
for playing and kind of gets you out of a rut. You
Right,
know,
exactly.
So it's been real good that way, and I guess that seems to be happening with a lot of people during this pandemic
Right.
thing. It's a bad thing, but at the same time, you know, people are having to dip into their
Yeah, it's like it's almost like
resources.
I've experienced a kind of a rediscovery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After
Yep.
playing, I mean, it's like just like you. I mean, you've probably been playing longer than I have, but after 45 years of playing the drum set professionally, and then actually not getting out and playing like at all, it's like, okay,
Mhm.
what is it that it helped me to sort of get back to the reason I play in the first place?
Exactly.
You know, what is it that gets you going? And you know, I can see that you definitely are getting inspiration from this instrument. That's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see how we doing on time here.
Looks like I could do one or two more depending on
Easy,
what.
man. Yeah, go ahead and have at it, brother. Sounds great.
This I'm gonna play a song that's from that I heard that was in the movie A Man and a Woman from the '60s, and I heard it there, but I never remembered it from there. But then I heard a version that Gabor Szabo did, and I always been a fan of his. So a few years ago I started playing it. It's really a nice song. That was stronger than us. Stronger than us. Now I think I'm going to conclude my set with Spectral Invocation number 2 for Carrie Thomas. Thank you.
All right. Nice, Steve. Thank you, man. Wow, that sounded like a synthesizer, man.
I know, isn't
When
it
you did that,
crazy?
that's like, it's like, wow, all those streams, yes.
I know.
That's
Yeah, so slider.
So is this thing knurled or something, or is it just touching the strings flat?
It's just,
Does it have, if you don't mind me touching it?
no, go ahead. Well, I take sandpaper.
Oh, okay, I was wondering,
What I do is
there had to be some friction going on
Yeah.
there, but that's cool.
Yeah.
So you did, so you customized that thing
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what a great effect.
That's another glass from the.
I wanna put that in my next movie, except I don't make movies,
Oh,
but that would be great.
yeah.
It has a real,
Well, when you do though,
yeah, when I do,
let me know.
yeah,
I'll do it.
you'll
I'll
be
come
right.
over and I'll.
That's right. Original music composed by Granros.
Yeah.
And his
And his
tricone.
and his tricone synthesizer.
Yeah.
His tricone mechanical.
Acoustic synthesizer. That's what it is.
Analog to the max.
Analog, yeah, that's right. We're going back.
Yeah. We've
So Jack's not here yet? No, I don't actually. I think it's a Quartet though. But, that's Jack.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to do this.
Oh yeah, man.
Uh,
I'm glad you did it. You can thank Steve too. He was I think he had you on the
just.
the Black Dog thing.
Yeah.
That's how it evolved. And I thought, oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, but of course I haven't seen those guys since everything all started. I've been working on this. I thought, well, that would be simple.
I was pleasantly surprised when he said, yeah, I'll come and do it. I go, what? You drive all the way over here to
Yeah.
do your thing? Yeah.
Well, this is the only thing I've played since December.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
Yeah.
It's, you
So
know,
you-
at
yeah, but
this
you haven't
point,
been in
it's
the
not
city-
like I'm doing it, you know, like for money, but I've taken about a influence take on it when I'm tired.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not why I did this. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
It's surprising the difference it makes from the gigs I was playing.
Right,
you know,
yeah,
it's
just that having that-
grocery money and.
Yeah, having that little extra bit. I know.
Yeah.
I know too.
But, it's for, you know, everybody, obviously, and that's the way, you just have to yield. Hopefully, so is your son in New York?
No, he's in San Francisco now, but he happens to be here now. He actually
Oh,
gave us sort of a surprise visit. He played
Cool.
he opened this thing up last night. We did a little primer,
nice.
test run,
Yeah, yeah.
and he did some trio. That was cool. He might be sliding by pretty soon. I may have to get him out here and do some solo if this next guy can show up. Yeah.
My son and his family that live in Hudson Heights, Manhattan, up there.
Oh, really?
But luckily, you know, they're just the whole bunch of them. We've got 2 kids. They seem to have made the best out of the thing. They were, you know,
Good.
we were really, and he's got
Yeah, especially for being in the hot spot, right?
Yeah, and then he's got MS, you know, so it's like,
Oh no.
it's not the real progressive thing, thankfully, it's the remission, but, so we worry about that, you know, because he's on his,
Oh no, because he's.
immunosuppressants and all that.
That's right. He's compromised.
And so, but they're doing really well. They've been doing a real fun thing with the kids where they're taking a trip around the world, and what they do is they kind of, I don't know if they do it the same every time, but they kind of basically throw a dart at a map, and then they find out all this stuff about that country and their food, and so they try to make dishes, you know, from what they've been coming up for that. They do that like once a week, and
Fun. Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. It does sound like they're making the best of it.
well, you know, gotta do it for
Exactly.
see where it all goes, right? Well, this is fun. But as usual, you know, listen.
I gotta find my next stack, man.
All right. For those of you who are remaining tuned in, that was pretty chill, doing Dean Granros and listening to that beautiful resonant guitar. That's quite an interesting instrument, and he just plays some interesting stuff. Anyway, yeah, please hang in there a little bit. Jack Barrett and his trio featuring Jake Baldwin and Charlie, yeah, Charlie Gruber, yeah. So anyway, yeah, so hang in there, and then in the meantime, we've got a little Ed Simon on the box here, and we'll let that go, and we'll be ready to go right at the top of the hour, per usual. This would be number 5, Craig? Number 6? What time is it? This would be number 6. Actually, it started at noon. Right? So, yeah, everything's going good. Yeah, appreciate it. And of course, again, I think I might even forgot to mention it, but go to our website, jazzcentralstudios.org, and donate to help us keep live music happening, live streamed music, that is. We're going to continue this beyond this weekend, but there's a lot more coming up. Yeah, we're going to be going till midnight. You know what? I'm going to read the lineup. Let me go get the lineup, and I'll read it right now while I'm here talking. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that was Craig Hill. He just left. He's been helping out this morning, or the early part of this thing. Percussionist extraordinaire. He'll be performing tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We're going to be doing some percussion trio with him, myself, and Dave Schmallenberger. But Craig's got a gig, I guess, which is cool, It's hey, a gig. But anyway, yeah, as far as what's coming up here, I should be looking over there, right? But see, Jack Barrett's going to be doing this trio here, and then Brian Handeland is going to be coming in, and he's doing a quartet, which should be great. You heard Brian playing saxophone with Fuzzy Math earlier today, but he kind of, I don't know what he's going to be bringing in, but I know he does. He loves Hank Mobley, so if you're a fan of Hank Mobley, you want to hear this because he really embraces him. And then following him, Steve Kenny Quartet. Things are going to get real deep there, you know that. And then Tad Olson's going to bring his quartet, wonderful composer, bassist. And then Will Cheer, who's a pianist, who's living in L.A., grew up here. Wonderful player there. And I do believe his trio is going to be Charlie Lincoln and Dave King. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. And then following them, Chris Bates is going to be coming in with his quartet with my old friend Jay Epstein, along with Peter Goggin and Patrick Atkinson will be playing some piano. And then we're going to be finishing the night off with L.A. Buckner, one of my favorite drummers, who's just he's like just fire, you know what I mean? Super incredible. But so there's that. Then again, go to our website, jazzcentralstudios.org. And throw us a little dough if you can, and we'll keep everything going here, and support this Musicians Relief Fund, and also the Twin Cities Black American Improvised Music Project, headed by Solomon Parham. We figured, as him and I have been talking for a couple of years about doing something like this, and we felt that it was high time to get this project off the ground. And if you can help us out with that, that'd be wonderful. Something that we think is sorely needed in this town. A little more attention to the folks that created and who have made improvisation and this wonderful music would be just something that we're going to enjoy. And I just, as a drummer, I just absolutely love it. So anyway, so there you go. I'll turn up the house music a little bit while these guys are getting ready, and then they'll let me know when it's we're ready to fly. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.
That's the problem, is there's a hole. Yeah, but if I'm right here, you can still see your hand. Like, cuts right there. So I guess I could hit it, but I got an angle. You ready? Yeah. Around the other pedestal there. Yeah, it's like right there might be better. Yeah, I got it, baby. Don't worry about it. Alright. And if you could just, I can press the record button. Yeah, how does that look?
Except for Jake's stand right now. Not so hot.
So it's like kind of by that table right there. Yeah, that's totally fine, man.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
So just press record.
Yeah, you see that like black button at the top right there? Yeah, it should work. I'll make sure.
It just went off, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of sensitive. Mr. Barrett?
Hey, how's it going?
Good?
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for the email.
You're welcome.
You didn't say anything about yourself?
What's there to say?
Right. It's got about 29 minutes on it, so it's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know. I'm never sure what to put in bios and stuff.
No, I know. Hey, where's the drummer?
Oh, we got done today. Kicked him out.
You want to leave his house?
You guys ready pretty quick?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's about the top of the hour right now.
I'm good.
Go ahead and announce you real quick.
Cool.
You're the shot, man. Do you want to announce the band?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
All right. I'm making this too. That's my best. You know this tune, don't you?
I sure did. I guess I did. Is it Beach Brain?
All right, so we're in for round 6 now, right? This is round 6, and it's the Jack Barrett Trio. And if you heard the Phil Nussbaum interview that he did with me, which was really nice for him to do. Thank you, Phil, if you're out there listening. Was able to promote and explain what the heck we're doing here. And but anyway, and Jack got a little shine out of that one. Did you hear that, Jack? Yeah, oh, that's right. I went ahead and hit you up for a tune so we could play. Yeah, and that was really nice, by the way. It was a good selection. I'm glad you picked it and you didn't let somebody else pick it. You know, it's your music, right? But anyway, Jack's a great composer, pianist, and then my friend Steve Kenny just rolled in from River Falls, Wisconsin. He's going to be his quartet. You guys are next, right?
No, it's 7.
That's 7. The next after next. And but Steve's going to do a little MCing and stuff. I'll let him talk a little bit, and he can tell you more about what we're doing over here. And you want to talk, Steve? Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here primarily so that Mr. Santiago can have a dinner break.
Thank you.
And I know there's no live audience here, but certainly I would be one to be requesting large amounts of applause for Mr. Santiago for putting this together. This is this is a labor of love. This next group, folks, there are many definitions of trio in jazz. Now, for me, I've had to open my mind slightly because, pardon me while I adjust this. I had to open my mind slightly because I sense the lack of drums here. And however, these musicians, to a member, are chamber appropriate. They are players of the highest capability and sensitivity, and so I know there's going to be we're going to suddenly forget that there's no drums here, and I can't wait for that. For example,
Yeah, I can't wait either.
you're at dinner, I thought.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So on piano, a man taking over some of the ranks of jazz playing and other types of playing in Twin Cities. That's Jack Barrett on the piano back there. And on bass, one of the more exciting of the younger players, Mr. Charlie Gruber, is here. It's hard to even recognize people. And on trumpet, my favorite trumpet player in the Twin Cities, and a man who's taught me a lot, even without trying. And sometimes when he did try, he taught me more stuff. And we're both trumpet equipment nerds, so it's fun. It's fun to hear him. And that's Jake Baldwin. And folks, get ready for and put your hands together. Yeah, please clap wherever you are for the Jack Barrett Trio.
Thank you very much. Thanks for everyone who's tuning in. My name is Jack Barrett. We got Jake Baldwin. We got Charlie Bruger. We opened up with traditional called Beach String. Personal favorite of mine, is something I like to play over and over again. And that was a tune that Charlie and I wrote called It Just Breaks. And here's one of my originals called Poise. one of my originals called For All We Know. And that song's actually available on streaming platforms released under Fun One Records. So you just come in. Thank you very much. Jake didn't find?
It is 5:30
Oh, okay. You want to do
Pacific Standard Time. No, Central. Central Time.
You want to skip the old? Sure. So this next one's called "The Good You Saw in Me." Another tune of mine. That was a song Charlie and I wrote in the studio called "Si Penso." Yeah. So, solos. Subject. Thanks very much. That was the good you saw in me. We got one more for you. Before we go, I'd just like to thank Mac and Steve at Jazz Central and everyone who's put this together. Really great job, you guys. Once again, my band is Jake Baldwin on trumpet, Charlie Bruber on bass. I'm Jack Barrett. And this is Timelines, also available on streaming platforms on Fun One Records. Thanks very much.
Jack Barrett. Charlie Bruber. That's Jake Baldwin.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Well, it's like a tricep cramp in that last
I know, right, dude? I was like, I felt like you had the whole like running down a hill and just trying not to trip.
I know. That was great, man. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Yeah, thanks a ton, Steve.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put this camera away. Oh, thanks, man. I haven't seen cash in a while.
I know, right?
Guess what? It's not free. Freedom is not free.
Yeah.
If we've learned anything, it's that. Yeah. We've learned it. Yeah.
How have you been with the whole situation? How's things been going?
I used to do your IT thing? Yeah, that actually got here. Yeah. It's like the first time I've been picking that song.
Nice playing, man.
We stayed locked, man.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
That song is like the hardest song without a drummer. I got it as like
Especially your solo. At first I was like, what am I?
I didn't know I was gonna play one because last time we did, you were like, no, we don't need doing for you, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, because I was like, it's too hard.
Yeah,
And then we did it anyway.
I did 2 choruses.
Dude, it's great.
I
I feel so much better.
Yeah, it's the largest like picture in pipe, and then it's a 5.5 inch bell. Could you help me tear down that? Still feels pretty controlled, but it's like definitely like I feel like you can hear it. Like I was right there at the end of that set, but the sound is nice. No, actually, I was gonna say, another.
Let's just do it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean it's like.
if we can do it here, I don't even know how.
We could even be making videos at the studio.
Easy.
Oh, it's heavier. Yeah, it's heavier.
I don't want to break this.
One day maybe we'll play in Japan duo.
Oh my god, can you imagine just the two of us? Just like in Japan.
That's heavy. It's heavy. It works though. I see yeah, it is. Handeland. I'm gonna go play bass one. It makes me want to play it specifically because it's heavy. Oh, could you actually bring this over to my bass too?
Sure.
Well,
Hey, Mr.
Like I made it here after all.
Panic. Pete, before we go, we gotta book some time to play, man.
Let's do it.
We gotta do it now that we're in the same room.
That's right. It's good to see you, Pete. You
Yeah,
too.
man.
How was it set?
It was good. It was just me, Charlie, and Jake, and it went pretty well.
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Good to see you, man.
You too.
Yeah. Oh.
See, you just played your thing?
We just played my music with bass player and a trumpet player.
Nice.
Jake.
So,
Who was playing bass?
Charlie Bruber.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Jake was playing trumpet.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a little exercise in keeping the internal pulse going.
Yeah.
It's a lot. When we started doing it, I was like, this is way harder than I thought it would be.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. What are you guys playing today?
Bunch of stuff. It's kind of my group, but we're not really doing what I normally do for the rehearsal. So, one of my tunes, tuned by one of my friends, and then a couple other things that are not really standard.
Nice.
But, you know, not original by us, but not standard too.
Deep cuts.
Yeah. Well, Dolphin Dance isn't really a deep cut, but it's deep-ish.
Yeah.
Not A, it might be B-list, but it's not A-list.
Yep.
But it's also not like obscure Japanese reissue or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I can grab that. That's cool.
You wrap this twice?
No, I actually never wrap it. I just put it out.
No. It's like not a good.
It's a system. It's a weird system.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mike. Actually,
So this isn't set up the same way it was before. I don't know where my spot is anymore. So I'm just gonna set up and then ask. I don't know where that is. I had enough of this place and got home.
What's the temple on the thing again? Halo?
Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there maybe? Something there. Yeah. First notes on a piano in 3 months.
Yeah.
On a real piano.
Feels nice.
No more Yamaha. So I don't know. Earlier when I was here, they had me set up like.
Did you want a microphone?
That is up to you, I guess. When I was here earlier, I had one, but I don't know.
Which one? I think you ordered them.
I'm like,
So, 3 and 1.
yeah, okay. Where do you want me to set up? Okay. I mean, am I okay like in here-ish? No, Mac was moving me around a little bit. I was the first one here this morning. And he moved this around a little bit so I can get that line on the piano right. But this was out, and then this was out. No, this was down. I don't need it, but I was wondering if that's what I wanted to do again.
Look at this crispy president.
Yeah. Crispy Grant? Crispy Grant.
I can say I got paid $1 grand.
Yeah, General Grant.
Grant bucks. Grant
You
money.
get paid $1 grand.
Yeah, you finally got a grant.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I got $1 grand.
You've been waiting. It's not McKnight, but
Yeah.
Close enough.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell who's smiling.
Oh, I'm laughing.
In the audience either.
What have you been, Steve?
Very good. What should I say about this group?
Oh, boy.
Whatever you want to say about us, I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw your email and I wasn't sure what to say.
Can't tell for smiling.
Yes. I thought maybe you had some bunch of obscure players I can see.
Yeah, I think.
Well, we're all obscure these days.
Three ringers happen to be my first call guys. So it's just good coincidence that I have musicians I like that are good.
So, you want to face the camera?
I can, yeah.
Face the camera, yeah. So,
I mean,
that's definitely what you should do.
as long as I'm in a place where I can kind of see, like peripherally.
I mean, you should set up as if the audience is standing out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe from like
Yeah. Cool.
that kind of.
Totally.
Sure. Yeah. I'll put a switch on that. That's so loud. Piano cleaner.
Are you using this too?
No.
Do you want to work on this?
Are our levels all good? I agree with that.
Here's the thing. The reason I want you to play that is so that in the output signal,
Right.
there's some presence.
Right.
Now, you don't need to be amplified in the room.
I agree with that.
So I don't know how to adjust that.
I don't. Is there? It was. It was loud for me earlier, and I was between curtains, and it was even louder for me before.
So
But I know they were still trying to figure that out also too.
now I think that's the better approach is to not use it.
Okay. Or maybe just have it on really light. I don't know. That way put it a little further away. I'm
Here,
here.
let's put it back on once. I'll turn it off for now.
We are. So I'll take the first solo. Brayden, you want to solo on the first tune?
Sure.
You want to solo on the first tune?
I'll trade.
Trade? Okay. The 1, 2, 3 trade.
Sure. Perfect.
And then maybe Dolphin Dance. Ted, do you want to go first?
Sure.
And then we'll figure it out from there. Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to make a few announcements before we kick off this next fabulous group. This live stream festival is sponsored by Jazz Central Studio Musicians Relief Fund. To donate, and I don't want to turn this into a guilt trip, but please donate. Please donate so that as we go through this weekend of music, we don't completely deplete the fund, that we have some backfill. Go to jazzcentralstudios.org. A portion of the proceeds will support the Twin Cities Black American Improvised Music Project. It's a new monthly concert series celebrating the excellence of our area's finest black artists. July 1st marks the 10th anniversary of the opening of Jazz Central Studios, so we're also celebrating that here tonight. And we'd like to acknowledge the recent passing of some of our most treasured local jazz musicians. A lot of these musicians I'm going to mention had international scope. Mr. Peter Shimke, pianist. Gary Berg, the tenor saxophonist and harmonica master. Kerry Thomas, the composer and multi-instrumentalist and piano player and force of nature. Mr. Tommy O'Donnell, one of the finer piano players to live on this planet, in my opinion. And of course, Mr. Smooth himself, Irv Williams, whose accolades are beyond what I can sum up at the moment. 100 years old, that's a good run.
Yeah.
Now for some musicians that are significantly less than half that age. This band leader is a musician that we're lucky to get in this kind of a setting. He's typically involved in pit shows, pit orchestra shows, and lots of so-called professional musician activities. That's Brian Handeland on the tenor right there. And this group of ringers that he has behind him are some of the best-known players in the Twin Cities. On bass, composer, band leader, the organizer of the soon-to-be restarted, hopefully, maybe next year, God knows when, the old-time jam session at the bar. That I don't know if I can say the name of that bar.
Old Town.
Yeah, Old Town.
The Old Town Saloon.
They hopefully they'll rename that bar. That's Braden Peterson on the bass. Yeah, absolutely. Folks, on the drums, member of the Atlantis Quartet, and so many other ensembles in town. Also, quite a banjo player, I'm told.
Yep.
And that's orchestral banjo,
Yeah,
not
right, exactly.
not
Banjo
Very
box.
legitimate.
not some antebellum, thing. Yeah. And whose name is escaping me right now?
Pete.
This Pete Hennick. Pete Hennick on the drums. Yes.
Drummer Pete.
And on piano, the recently sanitized piano, Mr. Ted Godbug. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Handeland.
One, two,
Thank you.
Next tune we're gonna play is one that I wrote back when I was a student at the University of North Texas. It's kind of a mambo tune, and I wrote it, and I called it Blues a la Paquito, after Paquito de Rivera, who I really like.
How can you not?
You want to trade on this one too?
Sure.
You want to blow on this one, Greg?
Sure.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, same as the first tune.
Okay.
And we'll do the head twice in, once out.
Gotcha.
Oh, there.
All right.
1, 2, 1, 2. written by another Minnesotan, though, Maria Schneider. This is a ballad she wrote for one of her early records called My Lament. And this is an arrangement that I took from a small group record by one of her saxophone players, Rich Perry. So I hope you enjoy. Forgot to say this earlier. In the solos, you can do it however. What we've done in the past is when you two guys take like one chorus through first, and then I'll blow. I'll take 2, and then there's 8 bars of D that happen after the form, and I'll keep blowing through that. So when you guys want to take the Ted again, okay, so Ted once and then me twice, and then I'll try to make it obvious where it goes, but you'll catch it, I think.
I hope.
And then I'll try to cue through all the stuff at the beginning
Okay.
best as I can. You can just, it's kind of me and Ted that follow each other.
Alright.
And if there's any chords that like suspend and then resolve that I missed, just do them on your own.
Okay.
But it starts with just you, Ted. I'm Handeland. We're going to close out with another tune that wasn't written by me, it was written by a friend of mine from North Texas. This is a tune by a guitar player who's now in Toronto, named Scott Neary, and this is called Halo is Stuck. Let's do, you want to solo on this? Do one chorus of piano and then one chorus of me and then out.
Oh, got
And then you take the drum thing
do a
again.
short little,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
So just follow me at the beginning. You good? Yeah. Pete Hennig, Graydon Peterson, Ted Gaba, Brian Handeland. Stick around. I think Steve Kenny's up next, right? Alright. The Steve Kenny and his wonderful band will be up shortly. Yeah, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
Couple tricky tunes to end.
Hey, no, man.
We played them well.
Super
It's good.
cool. Well, I know you didn't end it.
It's okay. We'll get it next time.
Yeah, man, that's really fun.
We'll get it live. We'll get for having a rehearsal with the bar.
Yeah.
But,
That's
yeah,
right.
guys, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, man, that was super fun.
You want to keep the charts, you can. If you don't, I'll take them.
Yeah,
I'll take them.
I can't guarantee their safety with kids around.
That's understandable.
Probably get like a
They can't
picture
get through
drawn.
the safety without kids around, so. Neither can
Well,
Graydon.
the world is a dangerous place.
We're all, the world's a dangerous place. Well, sweet, guys.
Yeah, man, lots of fun, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Hey, you bet. I'm glad you guys are all actually available on a Friday night for once.
Well, you know, yeah, the pandemic kind of freed
Yeah.
my calendar up.
I got you.
Let me check my calendar here. Yeah,
Yeah.
open.
I got nothing.
Career at a glance.
No date with your couch
Well,
until now.
I mean, I have a lot of those before here.
That's good. Sweet.
Cool.
Well, I'd stay and hang.
Yeah, we'll go.
but
You want to? All right, let's do
I'll
it.
play.
What are you playing?
Shirts and Skins are doing a live stream tonight.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay.
a triple header of live streams on the same day.
Nice.
On what would have been Jazz Fest weekend. I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I'll let you know what my friend Ben says, and if he doesn't want to do it, if he's not doing whatever, take the rest of the day, we'll pick up if we get back.
Okay.
You said you teach on Wednesday. Is Wednesday your long day?
Yeah. Wednesdays are probably no good for me, but.
The weekends are more expensive to go to, right?
Yeah, weekends are more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe aim for like a week from Monday, unless
Yeah.
Monday doesn't work for Ben, and then go play on Monday.
Yeah, that works.
I'll see what he says. He said it'd probably be Monday or Tuesday for him.
Okay.
And I told him I don't really care. I teach that Tuesday when I get free, so I guess you can see Tuesday and then go play on Monday.
Really
Yeah,
burning,
those are
Ted.
Pete.
Sounds like you've been playing the whole time on a real piano. Had me fooled.
I thought you've just been playing. That sounds good.
Oh,
Pressing
man,
my
that
little
was
crappy Yamaha keyboard in my apartment.
Oh, man, I've got like crappy practice cymbals and stuff, and I'm just like, well, all right, here we go. Oh man, that was cleansing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
gents.
we needed that.
I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go have one more drink, I think. But,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
Be an
too.
excellent choice. Wish I could join you guys. But I'll ask.
dude. Yeah, we gotta remember that people shit is on. Locker room talk. I'll just start setting up over here. You're supposed to come wipe down your own, dude.
What about them?
Just come wipe them down.
Oh, yeah. Seems like that hasn't happened.
Slacking, dude.
Whose job is that?
Let's start coughing. Just because I smoke. Just real quick, just like run by real quick.
Look what? With my fucking bare chest or
My head's down.
He's in there somewhere.
I'll just watch you guys set for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, hey, good.
Long time no see.
Yes. Are you playing this weekend?
Yeah, I played it earlier today. I have two sets tomorrow.
What's that?
Two sets tomorrow at like 1 and 3.
Too cool. You're too loud, Steve.
They're always watching. Even if we don't play that tune, they'll still be with us.
They're still playing it.
Yeah.
So the tour is still on. As far as I know, I'm just really gonna figure out whether how real it is.
The North Dakota gig?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, what is it outside? The gig?
It's not like underwater. I don't even know.
It's one gig though, right?
One gig.
Yeah.
Gotta quick commentator to do it. That makes sense. That's another state that qualifies. Yet another state. Right?
Yeah, they probably don't really do as much of shit in North Dakota, especially it's north as fuck, that gig. It's like almost in Canada.
It's almost Canada. We could just go over the border and then it might be international artists.
That's actually worth
They
doing.
won't let us in.
Yeah, that's also true.
Oh, they shut it down, didn't they?
Yeah, they don't want people from there, nor should they.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jazz Festival StreamFest, 7 o'clock show. Folks, this live stream festival is sponsored by the Jazz Central Studio Musicians Fund. We are accepting donations. Please donate so we don't deplete all of our funding on one series of gigs. Of course, one way to do that is to do 15 gigs a day for 3 days. That's a good way to deplete the fund. But we're hoping the donations come in. So go to jazzcentralstudios.org to contribute. Any dollar amount is acceptable. The portions of the proceeds will support this new project. It's called the Twin Cities Black American Improvised Music Project. And I know this is a Solomon Parham idea. If not, it's a new monthly concert series celebrating the excellence of our area's finest black artists, and so we're gonna support that out of these donations as well. And a couple other things. July 1st marks the 10th anniversary of Jazz Central Studios, and go on the website and look at there's a nice little film put together with Anthony Cox and some other people. Talking about the importance and the concept behind a performance space like this. So we're celebrating the 10th anniversary. We'd also like to, as long as I'm here, I just want to acknowledge this has been a year. We've lost a lot of musicians, and we lose musicians every year. It seems like a lot this year, and also we have not been able to properly memorialize them because we can't assemble and have memorial gigs or funerals or anything. It's been really tough, and not just for musicians, obviously, but we want to recognize pianist Peter Shimke, saxophonist and harmonica master Gary Berg, and the wonderful composer, pianist, and publisher Carrie Thomas, and pianist Tommy O'Donnell, and Mr. Smooth himself, Irv Williams, all have passed in this last 12-month period of time. So, without further ado, folks, this is the quartet, my quartet from We've been together for a few years now. This group is the core of the group that recorded on my latest recording called Quartets, plural, because it features a number of groups. But this is the core. Most of the tracks are with these lads here. And we're going to do a sequence of tunes off that recording, but we're going to start with something I guess we're dedicating to first responders and medical workers. This is a Billy Strayhorn tune, aptly called the Upper Manhattan Medical Group.
straight horn tune. We played composition of mine, something I borrowed from a chord progression and a mood, I think, from Nicholas Payton. Just tuned the backward step, and that was called the 13th step. And then after that, we played something I can recall when we played.
The one we just played.
We did.
Yeah.
We played a tune called Significant Other. Usually there's a comedy routine to go with that title, but I'm kind of backing off. All of us have worn our nightgowns and gone to the grocery store in the middle of the night and bought half and half, wrote a check for 67 cents. We've been avoiding haircuts. At least I have. We're backing off the humor a little bit. And, anyway, that was called Significant Other. And this next tune, we're going to feature our bassist. And this is something, I guess, is topical too. Everything I do is topical. This is called Fake Blues.
Levi Schwartzberg on the vibes. Mr. Ted Olson on the bass. That's Miguel Hurtado on the drums. My name's Steve Kenny. Thank you for tuning in. Please donate. And I'm going to put my mask on. We're going to get ready for the next group. A fantastic group led by none other than our bassist, Mr. Ted Olson. So stick around.
What's up, guys?
Thanks for remembering, guys.
Yeah, it's been months since I played, so.
That thing sounds really good.
Yeah, it's a nice, and it's a little tune-ups, like these notes are ringing a little bit. We need to put some more bells on there, but it's not bad for a second instrument.
Yeah, and I was not sure I know how to play this thing yet. Like, it feels like if I blow that hard, I'm going to hard, like, feel that it's just unwind.
Just like kind of
It'll be like, yeah, it'll be like one of those like horse race horns.
Yeah.
It's catchy too. It was all for you, Javi. What? Copy. Oh, copy. Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Feel like we went to some new territory.
Try to do this.
After the tour, and sometime in probably August, we had some rehearsals. I got all the music for the next record. Even easier stuff. Just go out to your farm and get my writing's getting easier and easier. It's just, well, about 2 records from now, it's just gonna be all notes. Third. I'll never forget. How many tracks did you have? 3? Well, I'll give you 4. The Blossom, July 3rd. Yes. Well, people. We're gonna do this one, alright? No.
Kitchen doesn't start with a Q, you know.
Oh, the cat.
Hey, sounds great, you guys.
Get the COVID curtains in there, man.
COVID curtains.
COVID
Oh,
curtains.
yeah.
Keep it down.
I did. How did you say? That's a good band name. Well, it's all right. I should have signed up to watch you guys. That sounded great, man. Yeah. I don't want to get any, I don't want to touch your cymbal. Getting COVID on.
You guys were just doing drugs in the alley or what?
You know, we sterilize the needles.
Because this one tried if I wanna get full. Is that review?
What's up?
Is that review?
Yeah.
Yes. General Brent.
Thank you.
Oh, Steve, I got a question. I learned he's one of the good guys.
Yeah. You still think I'm a statue?
If I want to talk, should I just like
Oh,
walk up to
here.
You should.
Here, here,
You could use that or the one that's sitting on there.
Okay.
Please do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I found?
What's that? Do I need a sanitizer, Major? Steve, do I need a sanitizer, Major?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did that before.
Okay.
I didn't even have the mic on. I just realized.
Oh no. No one said anything.
Dude, people.
I must have been loud. Is this mic clean, Javi? Also, Javi, pronounce your last name.
Kavi Raj.
Javi Raj.
You say Kavi Raj.
Javi
Yeah.
Raj.
Or Kavi.
Can I say your whole name?
Yeah.
Javi Raj.
It's such a simple concept though. It's
Yeah.
like, you gotta try it. You gotta try it.
But if you go, like, if you, like, sit outside his office, you can just hear him going, and like, all the, yeah, no, he's super disciplined and all that
But
stuff.
he's like intentional about those things.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder if like people like they actually know what they're doing.
Right. With Danilo, it's like everything is unique.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like, it's effortless for him. Like he's laughing, he's looking at you and he's laughing all the time. It's so cool. Like he's not looking down. It's like you explain this like he does. Like so he was showing me this, and I literally he went like this. So you gotta change the emotion. And he did all that without looking at me.
Right.
Or without looking at the key.
So he's just like, yeah, that's it.
It's so crazy, like
You
this.
know what that is?
It's like
One of these versions of it?
like drop
Oh yeah.
something.
Right, like drop 2, but and drop
Yeah. Drop.
1 or 4 or something.
I don't even know how that. So but drop 3, drop 6.
Dude, this is like a masterclass in sex.
No, it's okay. Like this one. Not this one. So we'll use it like. And then you'll go like. Play in
Right, switch keys, yeah. Switch up chords.
G.
So he shut it back and also
Yeah, but also like, on like you'll go light and dark. That thinks about that a lot. So
For
we'll
sure.
like he'll start shifting all those things. So he told me he feels like a bus driver when he shifts his body. Like dark, yeah. It's pretty incredible. Take a lesson.
Yeah, I would love to, man. I've heard a lot of good things.
He's gonna be at the Bangkok school.
Oh,
I think he said he's gonna be there.
yeah, I've met him.
Literally, I knew nothing about him till now. And I was like, oh crap, how do you not know that? There's something called Panama.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that record like once.
Yeah, and it's Kane and it's Larry Kennedy, I think.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
What does he think about melody stuff? I wonder if they
Oh, like
making his like,
what kind of?
maybe like, he's like any exercises or anything he has to do for like melody, like
So
melodic like lines or.
for us, I feel like he says melodies come from speech, and so like he'll make us write blues or a poem or something. So we have to memorize the poem. Well, one he'll make us compose it, and then I did something about like pomegranates, and it's like the thing was like. And it's like there was once a man with many pomegranates in his garden. So
Many pomegranates what?
many pomegranates in his garden. And so he'll make us do that until we get the emotion out of it.
That's great. It's like songwriting. You're just like writing songs.
Or like so he'll make us like translate speech into rhythms and melodies while keeping the other part like so like this. I can't do it. They make you tap the upper part.
Wait, was that in 12/8?
No, well, yes.
Oh, okay.
But
So, totally different stuff.
yeah. So it'll make you do like so many possibilities. Like, you take that, and then you let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4. crazy,
for
man.
asking.
I'm gonna like battle with that stuff for 2 weeks. That's what it is.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's get it again, man.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Work on it for such a long time.
And we go hang with Man, I never got the last we ran on Instagram the last time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you remember that?
I'm gonna do that. Practice that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome back to the StreamFest. Folks, I'm overcome with emotion at the music that's happening and that is about to happen. This is one of my favorite groups right here. You're about to see more about them in a second. I want you to know this whole streaming festival is sponsored by the Jazz Central Studio Musicians Relief Fund, and it's a cool concept. That pot of money when COVID lockdowns first hit, there's a segment of the, as a listening audience, you understand how the practicing of this art form evaporated, and that's bad for the listening audience. But for the true practitioners that are using that as a component of their income, it's devastating. And so this fund was established, and people could apply to Jazz Central for relief funding, and we paid out quite a bit over time. So keep and those funds are supporting this 150 gigs in 3 days that you're witnessing. I think
Not quite that many.
what's the number? It's like 60.
32.
Okay, 32.
That's still
I knew it was a power of 2. And please donate. JazzCentralStudios.org is the address. Folks, this group you're about to hear is led by the bass player who played in the previous group. This is an artist of magnitude. I'm trying to think of how best to put it. As a composer, as a band leader, as a bass player, and this group is led by him. It's his compositions, gives him a chance to delve more into some of the wider scope. His musical interests go outside of the genre in some really interesting areas. Not that that's necessarily what's going to happen in this set, but it could happen, and that's why this band is dynamic. On the saxophone, jazz educator, another band leader, composer, big band arranger, leader, multi-instrumentalist. I've come to understand he plays all the wind instruments, like bagpipe, everything. That big thing, that Ricola, that thing. You should hear him on it. It's crazy. That's Aaron Hiddenstrom, the saxophone. On the piano, back from New York City.
Boston.
From Boston.
Yeah.
That's New York, right? Hey, if there's no difference between Idaho and Iowa, then you know what I mean? Back from Boston.
Yeah.
Close enough. That's Kaviesh Kaviraj on the piano. And on the drums, also a member of the previous group, that's Miguel Hurtado on the drums. And, of course, the aforementioned Mr. Ted Olson on the bass. This is the Ted Olson group. Is that what it's called?
Quartet.
It's a quartet, but Ted Olson Quartet, folks.